Right guys, okay, so this is what we're doing then. We've got some chests and we've got some keys. Okay, so this is locked. This chest is locked. This chest is unlocked. So I can open that. This chest is unlocked. Okay. Now I picked up that key. Did you see that? That key unlocks this chest. So now if I go over here, I can unlock that, but I still can't unlock that one. That's because I need to pick up this chest. As soon as I've done that, I can now unlock that chest. Okay, super. Alright, so how do we do it? Let's go ahead and get started. Right, okay, so we are all starting at the same place. Let's do the easy stuff first. Okay, so objects, level. Let's have a new object. And let's call this obj key. Okay, this sprite is in here, it's in items, and it's called SPR key. Okay, easy, yeah? Right, let's open obj chest. We've got a few things going on here. So obj chest has a parent, which controls the collision. There are some events, so actually there's only one event. And we've got a variable which we set up in the last lesson. Yeah. Now we want another variable. We want a variable called locked. Yeah. This is going to be of type Boolean. Okay, so Boolean is either true or false. Now by default, every chest is unlocked. Okay, so this is not true. So locked is false. So locked is false, yeah? So it is unlocked. By default, every chest is unlocked, okay? Right. So we've done that. We can close that. What's next? What's next? Right, Oh, I should have left that open. Sorry. Okay, so we want to go to this obj player. And in here, we've got some code that we set up last lesson or a couple of lessons ago. Yeah. Yeah, I need to delete that. Okay, there we go. So this is the code that we set up. Let's move this. Come on. There we go. Looks a bit better. Okay, so this is the code that we set up. If we press E, then we have some spark, and we give the player the coins, and we open the chest. Yeah. Now, of course, we only want to do this if the chest is unlocked. So before this, up here, we need to check if the chest is unlocked. So let's go ahead and do that. So here an if variable, let's stick that up here. If, now what was it called? It was called locked. If locked equals false, let me check my spelling. If locked equals false, no, let's do this. If locked is true, this is easier. Then we want to exit. Yeah, now this needs to go here on the side. There we go. So if the locked variable is equal to true, then we don't want to do all of this. Yeah. But if it's not true, if it's false, then we do want to do all of this. Yeah. Now, remember, the default value is false. So we should always be able to open them. Let's go ahead and test that. Now, of course, being an idiot, I have forgotten to put some chests. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's have some chests here. Yeah. One chest, two chests, three chests, and four chests. Okay, now, what am I expecting? I'm expecting to be able to unlock all of them, and I'm expecting them to all have the same value. Yeah, because these are new instances. So I think if I look at variables here, coins to give is 15 for that one, and coins to give, I expect to be the same. Yep, 15 for that one. Okay, so when I run this, I expect to be able to unlock all of them because the default is that they are all unlocked. Yep, here, locked is not true. Yeah, we can see that. Yeah, see that better. So locked is not true. Okay, so let's go ahead and test this hypothesis. Okay, so unlocked, 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 unlocked. Okay, good, fine. Yeah, and I get 60. Okay, 15, 15, 15, 15. Okay, good. Right, so far so good. Now we want some keys. Yeah? We want some keys and we want to change whether these are locked or unlocked. Now, how to start? Well, let's go ahead and let's have some keys. Yeah? So, let's have a key there. And let's have another key here. Now, I'm keeping this nice and simple. In your world, I expect you to have keys everywhere. I expect you to have chests everywhere, okay? I'm working just here, just to show you. Right, now. So, I'm going to open this obj key, and in here, we're going to have a variable. We're going to add a variable. We're going to call this chest to open. No one. Okay, because the default is this is the name of a variable and it's not assigned to any chest. Now this is of type expression. Oi. Okay, so this is the variable's name, chest to open, and this is going to point to a specific chest. Let me explain. So we've got some chests in our room. Each chest is an instance of this object. Now, if I double click on it, that's the instance name. Now that is not very memorable. Yours will be different. So let me just change that to chest 1, because that's easier. Yeah? Let me change this to chest 2. Let me change this to chest 3. And let me rename this really to chest 4. Okay, good. Now, what we want to do, this key, I want this key to unlock this chest. And I want this key to unlock this chest. For example, yeah? So this key, this chest, so we need to marry these. We need to pair them up. Now, it doesn't matter if you've got 2 keys or 5 keys or 20 keys. You need to establish a relationship between a key and a chest. Yeah? Now, some chests will be unlocked by default. Yeah? Some chests will be locked and you will need a key. Yeah? Right, okay, so let's double click on this. Let's have a look at the variables. Now this key here is going to open, hello. It's going to open chest 2. Yeah? So I'm going to set this variable to the value chest 2. Okay? So I've kind of created a relationship between this key and this chest. And what it says is, when I pick up this key, well, we need to program the logic separately, but there's a relationship now between this key and this chest. Let's double click here. This key is going to open chest 1. Okay. Right. Okay, so we've got 2 keys. We've got 4 chests, yeah? This key, this chest, this key, this chest, and these don't need a key. We can open those. Right, let's open obj key. And now we need an event. And it's going to be a collision event with the player. Yeah, because the player is going to kind of pick up the key. Now, what do we want to do in here? We actually want to do quite a few things in here. The easiest thing is that we want to destroy the key. Okay, we want the key to disappear. Yeah, and of course when we do that, it's nice to have a kind of effect afterwards. So let's have a ring effect. Let's have it what? Let's have it above. Yeah, and we can change the color if we want. A nice yellow. Oh no, what color is the key? The key is this kind of color. So let's have that kind of color. Yeah. Right. Okay. So let's run that. What do we expect? Well, I expect to be able to open all of the chests because the default behavior is that I can open the chests. Yeah. So I can pick up the keys, but it doesn't change anything. The keys disappear, which is nice, and I get a nice ring effect. Yeah. But the chests are unlocked by default. Let's go ahead and change that. This chest, I'm going to click on variables. Let me edit it, and it's locked. And let me do the same with this chest. Let me click on variables, let me edit it, and it is locked. Okay? Right, so now what happens if I run it? Let's find out. Okay, so I can't open that. I can't open that. I can open that. I can open that. Now I pick up the key, but it doesn't change anything. Yeah? I can't open either of them. What about this key? Okay, I can pick up that, but it still doesn't let me unlock them. And that's because we've destroyed the key, but up here, we need some logic up here. Yeah? So I'm in obj key. I'm in my collision with the player. And what we want to do is we want to apply and apply to hang on. Should, oh no, sorry. Here. Here. Apply to, where it says expression, chest to open. So this is the name of our variable. Yeah, our variable is called chest to open, and that's going to contain the name of a chest. Okay, good. So chest to open, and in that we want to assign. Now this needs to go here. Yeah, because it needs to go under. Locked equals false. So whatever the value of chest to open, yeah? So this is our variable, chest to open, and you'll remember that each key, let me show you, here, has a variable called chest to open. This is chest 2. So what we're saying is, up here, set chest 2 locked equal false. And if we pick up this key down here, hello, if we pick up this key here, this is chest 1, yeah? So chest to open is chest 1. So we're saying the same. Set for chest 1, set the locked value equal to false, yeah? Right, now what happens? Let's run that. Okay, so I pick up that key. Now, I can open that chest. But I can't open that chest. I can open that one, and I can open that one. Now I pick up that, and I can open that one. Okay. Alright, seems to be working. Now, there's just something that we can do to just make it look a little bit better. Yeah, it would be nice to see which chests are locked that we need a key for, and which chests are unlocked, which we don't need a key for. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so obj chest. Let me open that object in my workspace. Close all of this. Close that. Yeah. So obj chest. How to do this? Okay, so we want an event, and we want to draw an event. Okay, so we want to draw and draw. Now, when we do this, it's important to remember that we're actually overriding what GameMaker will do for us. So the first thing we need to do is we need to tell GameMaker to actually draw the object itself. Yeah, so draw yourself. Then we want an if variable. If locked equals true, then we actually want to draw. Let's have a little key above the chest to show that it is locked. Yeah. So that's called draw sprite transform. Draw sprite transform. Let's get a little tooltip. There we go. Draw sprite transformed. Okay, now remember it needs to go here on the right. Yeah. So draw sprite transformed. And what do we want to draw? We want to draw the key, which is here. Now, relative. Let's have this to minus 55 to start with. See what that looks like. We can leave this alone. This alpha, this is the transparency. So let's have it at 0.5. Okay, so what have we done here? So we've said we need to draw the chest, and then if it's locked, I want to draw the key above it. Okay, so this minus 55, this is the number of pixels on the y-axis above the chest. All right, let's have a look. Let's see if that works. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so these two are locked. These two are unlocked. So I can't unlock it. I need a key. I can't unlock it. I need a key. I can unlock it. I pick up this key. Did you see that? Yeah. So now it's unlocked. So now I can open it. And watch here. Watch here when I pick up the key. The key disappears because now it is unlocked. Wait, hello. There we go. Okay. Super. There we go. So far, so good. I mean, so far, so good. That's it. We're finished. Yeah. Have fun with that. Okay. This is the biggest lesson so far. Get this working and you're doing really, really well. Okay. I'll see you in the next lesson.